Hello, my spookies. Welcome back to Loco Motive. There's some suspicious activity going on and some new characters that I was not entirely aware of were on this train. And also, she's still alive. Hey, I still say she's not dead. I'm waiting for the moment where it was just like, oh, I just wanted you to have a great time on this train and an experience you'll never forget, because that was one of the first things she said to us. So I'm a little suspicious if she's actually dead or not. Shrug. But, yeah, let's see what's going on. We're back on the train, so that's nice. Admire the opulent outfits.
These coats are positively stunning.
I'd better not catch you running around in my clothes, dear.
Is that a hint?
George seems to be stuck.
Herman, please leave that alone.
It was a gift from Mr. Liu.
Sus.
Well, he can take it back. You think I have the constitution at my age to be playing with fire?
I am not a spice person at all. I can't take it. I really can't.
Not the most comfortable mode of transport.
Oh, come now. I made sure there were plenty of air holes.
It's a Bureau Boy briefcase.
That's for my estate lawyer, so don't you be touching it.
It's a series of self-help guides on running an empire. How to buy friends and influence people.
Oh.
The art of not giving a damn. An intuitive approach to capitalism. Rich dad, rich mum. A guide to generational wealth.
I truly believe those books are actually out there.
I don't believe in all that quiet tap technology nonsense. You know what they say. If it's not clacking, you're sure to be slacking.
Who says that?
People? People say that.
Everybody. I used to say stuff like that to my therapist. Of just like, oh yeah, and everybody. She goes, who's everybody? I'm like, everyone. She goes, I don't say that. Like, I started.
What's with all the bouquets?
They're a clumsy attempt at flattery, that's what.
I love the difference between him going through this.
I'm not a fan of balloons. I find them to be incredibly grating.
Me neither, dear. I'm glad we have that in common.
I like balloons.
There's a card here from Mr. Liu.
I'm afraid he's been trying to win me over for some time.
I do find the pepper plants to be very sus.
Can I help you, Herman?
You mentioned a speech tonight.
That's right. I've got quite the announcement planned. But would you believe it's got everyone in a full panic?
What kind of announcement are you making?
Well, between you and me, I'm passing over my empire.
The entire Walled Barn operation?
Oh, yes, and I'm quite enjoying the spectacle of it all.
You're not planning to sell to Mr. Liu?
Heavens, no. He's only desperate to get his hands on us because we're his biggest competitor. At the end of the day, this is a fight over the future of rail transport. The Royce Express is all the proof I need to show we can do it without diesel.
Why is Mr. Liu trying to win you over?
Oh, he's not interested in me, dear. John thinks that by cozying up to me, I'll be more inclined to consider his business proposal. That tactic is nearly as old as I am, if you can believe that.
Anything I should know about the family business?
Well, let's see. My treasurer seems to be so terrible with money, he goes as white as a sheet whenever I ask him about the finances. Our main competitor has attempted to launch a charm offensive. My sister-in-law will be attempting to interject herself into my plans at every opportunity. She'll have roped those dim-witted nephews into doing the heavy lifting, of course. And to add insult to injury, my personal physician is trying to get me to take up Pilates.
Oh,
I see.
Perhaps I should be selling up, now that I think about it.
the horror of it all.
I should get back to it.
That's what I'm paying you for, Detective.
Oh, wait, hold on. I could take a chili pepper.
I'll just take a handful.
I'm sure that'll come in handy. Yeah, that's really weird. Oh, and now there's only one left. Wasn't there when we came to inspect only one chili left? Why would you give someone a chili plant? That's weird.
Will they stop talking? I can't hear them. Why are you so heavy? I can't hear what's going on with you two yapping.
Oh my god, they're all in there.
I'm not sure I can hold on much longer. What are they saying, Mummy? I'm slipping. Steady yourselves. You're going to drop me. Steady. Oh! I'm stuck.
Nothing going on in
believe
here.
we've had the privilege.
Lady Arista Goodrun, a pleasure to meet you. And these are my boys.
Hagen Gudrun, a pleasure to meet you.
That's not right, you blithering idiot.
It's not?
You're Gunter, and he's Hagen.
Since when? I can't believe you'd steal my name, you fish-eyed freak! Spineless weasel!
Boys, stop this arguing at once.
Bootless haggard! Tottering codpiece!
There's been no arguing, not in front of our guest.
Sorry, Mother.
Oh, now you've gone and done it. I've broken the mouthpiece.
I'm confused. Who are you again?
Gunter Goodrun, Underground Operational Executive. Hagen Goodrun, Overground Operational Executive.
Why does his title get to be longer?
Quiet!
Who are you supposed to be?
'Tis I, Herman Merman.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Aw.
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
There's nothing untoward going on here.
I'm sure.
Now, what is it you want?
I don't know if that's an appropriate use of a hearing aid.
Oh, yeah? Well, it's the only thing that works on these boneheads.
Were you listening in on our conversation?
My boys were just repairing the ventilation system. Any scheming they may or may not have overheard was completely accidental.
I'm sure.
It's a dirty job, and we get to do it.
Have you seen any unscrupulous businessmen around?
Hey now, unscrupulous businessmen are our main clientele.
Unscrupulous isn't a real word, is it?
Not when you say it, you dunderheaded freak.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Liu?
Well, aside from being head over heels in love with my sister, I hear he's also incredibly wealthy.
Is Mr. Liu going to be our new father?
That's weird.
I should be so lucky.
I should be going.
Very well.
I had a feeling the twins were going to switch.
We've got our eyes on you, mister. Both pairs of them.
That's weird. Don't do that. No, don't. Oh god. Stop it. Oh lord. The nose.
Indeed.
Why?
Now, where was I?
Like there was something like a little bit ago. I think we were in their rooms or something, and there were like the coats, or someone mentioned it. I can't remember exactly what, but I had a feeling that those two were going to switch, and now they're just like, oh, you're me, and I'm you, and all of this stuff. I don't understand the purpose of that.
There's nothing in there to flush.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to flush something down the toilet for some reason? And... okay. Nothing in there? Take the plunger.
I'm sure they won't mind me taking this.
Just put it down my pants. Totally normal. I have seen, there would always be shows on, like, True TV or something like that about, like, just, like, the world's dumbest criminals and stuff, and people would try to take these giant packages and steal from the store and try to, like, shove them down their pants as if it wasn't totally obvious that you have these huge bulges in your legs? Box-shaped?
Oh, it's a working model replica of the Royce Express.
Oh, cool.
There's something written here, but it's too small to make out.
Do I have a magnifying glass? And who wrote something on a plaque that you can't read?
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
Oh, what happens if Herman Merman talks to the detective?
What do you need?
I never thought I'd be crawling to Dirk Chiselton for assistance.
Oh, there's no shame in asking for help. Let's face it, we all need a hand from time to time. And these calls are just between you and me, all right?
That sounds very suggestive. I do not need a hint at all. I just wanted to...
On second thought, I can do this all by myself.
Good for you.
But call back if you change your mind.
Love that. Dirk Chiselton. Alright. Wait, can I not go there?
The door is...
Oh, that's what she said. Yep. Sorry, I just woke up.
Name?
Shan Lu.
Please, go right ahead, Mr. Liu.
Why is he wearing our blue coat? Don't know. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, I could just take the guest list?
It's the VIP guest list for the green room, but my name is notably absent.
How rude!
Don't they know who I am? I might be able to swipe it.
The guest list stays on that wall, buddy. Don't even think about it.
I'm sure that's not gonna happen.
Hello.
Hello again.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't need to talk to you. I need to talk to you again. Either at all. Fantastic. But I love how we got totally new stuff in the same
Alas,
place.
If only I knew how to tickle those ivories.
Wait, something popped up. Where was that? Did something pop up? Am I crazy? Oh, I can steal the set list.
It's the set list for the band.
Why would I need to steal?
I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing it.
Why would I need that? Oh, the microphone.
I think it's best if I left the singing to the professionals.
Why would I need the set list?
It's the set list for the band Balboa Swing. The songs are to be played in the following order: Railroad Rhythm, Boxcar Boogie, Whistle Stop Swing, Freight Train Blues. My love is on the line.
Okay. I'm sure this is important somehow, but we're just kind of getting through. I'm going to talk to Lady.
It's nothing interesting.
Who is that? Well, what the? Why?
Somebody on staff must have made a grave omission.
They don't have his books?
These shelves don't seem to be carrying any of my works.
Okay, alright. So I know that kid's got a magnifying glass, and that's how we read that tiny
May
plaque.
I enter? I believe my acquaintance went in just ahead of me.
Name?
John Liu.
No, wise guy. I'm asking for your name.
Herman! Wait, hold on.
The name is John Liu. I think you'll find me on the guest list.
Look, pal, you're not the first person to try and pass themselves off as someone on the list, okay? Even if I wasn't so good at putting names to faces, I literally watched John Liu walk in ahead of you.
Maybe my name is also John Liu. Ever think of that?
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Herman Merman? And that's your real name?
It is indeed.
So your parents were trying to make things difficult for you?
They were both quite eccentric now that you mention it.
I don't doubt it. All right, I'll have to cross-reference you with the guest list. Nope, you're not on the list. Sorry, but rules are rules. I can't let you in.
Who are you? Are you a member of the band?
No, dummy! Beverly Moore, stage manager and agent to the stars. Here, take my card.
More or less talent agency to the adequate.
That's me.
Is this a handwritten business card?
Yeah, and I'll be needing that card back. I make them bespoke.
Sure.
Perhaps your agency could represent me.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself to be adequately talented?
I've been called adequate on many occasions.
Is that a bragging point?
Do you strive for competency above all else?
Every day.
Is good enough for you?
It's all I can do.
Then let's talk. Which of your skills could be exploited for monetary gain?
I mean...
You're looking at an established author. Does that count?
No. Everyone knows there's no money in writing.
That hurts. That hurts too hard. Tiny story time, right? I went to college. I have a degree in English writing. I want to be an author. I'm actually very good at it. I'm a very good writer. I have not written a darn thing in years. Do you know why? Because writing doesn't make any money. And nobody told teenager spooks that when they said follow your dreams and do what you want to do, that being a writer doesn't pay the bills unless you're like Stephen King or James Patterson or something like that. You know what I mean? It's a thing. If you look at the back of the book, almost any book, there's exceptions to every rule. Of course. But when they have the about the author, 99 times out of 100, you'll find the author thanking their wonderful partner for supporting them while they write, which is usually how that goes. But unless you have some sort of income outside of writing, there's not many people on this planet who can make a living just being a writer. What a life, huh?
How do I get my name on the guest list?
All right, I'll be straight with you. Normally, you'd slip me some cash and I'd look the other way, but I can tell you aren't the cash-carrying type. If you want entry, you've got to at least be familiar with the band. I mean, come on. I can't just be letting any random guy through. The talent would be out for blood.
Okay.
I'll have you know I'm a huge fan of the band.
Is that so? Let's do a little quiz then.
Oh, crap.
Ooh, is there a prize?
There might be a prize, but you'd have to get all the answers right.
Oh, no, I don't remember.
What's the name of the band, then?
Wait, hold on. Oh, no. Balboa Swing?
Balboa Swing?
Lucky guess.
Yes,
if you're
it was.
such a fan, then you know all the songs, right?
Oh, absolutely.
What song plays before Freight Train Blues?
What? Oh, no, I don't remember. A Freight Train Blues. I know this is the last one. The Boxcar Boogie?
Boxcar Boogie.
No, that's
Fudge.
not right.
Nope. Alright, okay, alright, let's take a look at the list. Alright, so the Balboa Swing. So you have the Railroad Rhythm, the Boxcar Boogie, Whistle, okay, so Rhythm, Boxcar, Whistle, Freight Love. Rhythm, Boxcar, Whistle, Freight Love. Rhythm, Boxcar, Whistle, Freight Love. Rhythm,
Hello again.
Boxcar, Rhythm, okay, like every match.
The nerves got to me. I'd like a rematch.
Is that so? What's the name of the band, then?
Balboa Swing?
Lucky guess. If you're such a fan, then you know all the songs, right? What
Yep.
song plays before Freight Train Blues?
Okay, rhythm, boxcar, whistle.
Whistle, stop, swing.
Lucky guess. What song plays after Railroad Rhythm?
Rhythm, boxcar boogie.
Boxcar Boogie.
Okay, you know your stuff. Here, I've got something for you.
That was
Is
it?
that?
Here, I'll sign it for you.
A business
Dear
card?
Herman Merman, thank you for being a fan.
Aw.
What an honor! Hello again.
Herman, how's it going?
Now we're like BFFs.
Let me through. I need to speak with Jean-Loup.
I'm sure you do, but rules are rules, pal. You're not on the list, so that's that.
But I passed the quiz.
I'm on official business. This comes from the top.
The top, huh? And who might that be?
Drat, I'm not supposed to say.
How convenient.
Just forget I said anything.
Alright, so clearly I'm gonna have to do anything.
I'll be
or
leaving
do something.
now.
See you around,
To
pal.
get my name. So we have to distract her somehow so we can get the name on the list. But I want that magnifying glass. Oh, the artist. Interesting.
Hello there.
Beat it, pencil neck. I'm still on break.
Sorry?
I ain't shining shoes right now, you hear me?
Aren't you a little young to be running a shoe shine stand?
I don't know. Aren't you a little old to be a children's entertainer?
I'm no such thing.
There's nothing wrong with running your own business, old man. I'm an entrepreneur.
I mean, you know, nothing wrong with that.
Can you tell me when the shoe shine stand reopens?
I'll get back to it just as soon as I finish my break. Right now, I've got a lot of investigating to do.
Oh, really?
When do you finish your break?
Oh, whenever I feel like it. That's the perk about being your own boss.
Right?
It's important to have a good work-life balance, you know?
The heck? How's the kid the most sane one here?
What is that toy set you're playing with?
You don't know about the Dirk Chiselton Jr. Detective Kit?
Enlighten me.
Ooh.
Jeez, you're old.
Ouch.
The kit has everything Dirk uses to solve a case. It's practically flying off the shelves.
I'm sure.
Everything?
Yeah, look at this. There's an official badge, a lock-picking set, and it even comes with a magnifying glass.
Lock-picking set?
I'm something of a detective myself. Perhaps I could borrow your kit.
Nuh-uh. If you're such a big-shot detective, use your own equipment.
Right? Alright, so we have to steal from a child. Okay.
I must admit, I arrived a little, unprepared.
You didn't bring anything? What kind of detective are you?
I may not have physical tools at my disposal, but I did bring the greatest tool of all.
Which is?
Powerful, investigative mind!
Ugh, an inflated ego doesn't count, mister.
I love these voice actors so much. They are amazing.
Perhaps I could trade you for the detective kit.
I'm open to the idea, but I doubt you'd have something I want.
How goes business?
With all these rich folk trying to impress each other, business is booming. Between you and me, I like to crawl under the tables and scuff up their boots.
Is that strictly ethical?
Who cares?
It's called being a shrewd businesswoman.
Eh?
Besides, do you think the rich give a hoot about ethics?
I guess not.
How the heck do you do that with no one noticing, though?
I'll leave you to it.
Bye.
Alright, so we need something to trade. Would you like a hot pepper?
I'd rather keep it.
Okay, fine then. Would you like a plunger?
I'd rather keep it.
Would you like a torn Herman Merman doll?
Can I trade your detective kit for this Herman doll?
What's a Herman doll?
What? It's me! I have my own merchandise.
So why does it look like that?
It may have lost some stuffing, but it's still good.
Ugh, no thanks.
I love that there's a thing. How about this knife? Would you like a knife, kid?
Can I interest you in this?
I don't get mail. What am I gonna do with a letter opener?
Stab people? Oh, drats, I really... Stapler?
Can I interest you in this?
Office stationery? I don't work in an office, mister.
God, the fact that they put in unique dialogue for all of this
They
stuff
wouldn't appreciate that.
is truly incredible to me. How about a cup?
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
Why would I have the cup still? A manuscript?
Can I trade your detective kit for this Herman manuscript?
Nobody's gonna want to read that guff, mister.
Rude.
Now, if you got your hands on a Dirk Chiselton script, then maybe we could talk.
Oh, I see.
Wait, don't I? Do I not have it anymore? Wait, maybe you want this signed.
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
Okay, alright. I think that's pretty much everything unless you want a cover page.
May I interest you with this unreleased Chiselton script cover?
Whoa, are you serious right now?
I am indeed.
Oh, this is neat. But where's the rest?
It's all I was able to procure for the time being.
That's a shame. If you had the complete script, I'd trade you in a heartbeat.
Trats.
Thanks anyway, though.
Drats! I thought I had it. Alright, well, I don't have the complete script because I turned it in with mine. And I think that was everything. Alright. Yeah, they didn't need to put in all that extra dialogue. I love that.
Greetings!
So cool.
How can I help you, monsieur?
Are you waiting for someone?
What does it look like I'm doing, detective?
Loitering?
I'm waiting on the shoeshine girl.
Shoeshine girl?
Oui, I need to look my best for Lady Unterwald this evening. Alas, that girl is far too preoccupied with her toys right now.
The shoeshine girl is too preoccupied with her toy set.
Do you currently observe my shoes being shined?
No.
Then you have your answer, detective. How could a paying customer possibly compete with the Dirk Chiselton deducing kit?
What's this about a Dirk Chiselton deducing kit?
All I know is it's currently preventing me from getting my shoes polished.
Blast! My publishers assured me the Dirk line was still in the prototyping phase. Something tells me you're some sort of artist.
Bravo, monsieur! Tell me, what gave it away? The assorted paints and paintbrushes? My paint-stained overalls? It was the beret, wasn't it?
It was the
afraid
beret.
a detective never reveals their secrets.
That's magicians, isn't it?
It can be two things. How's business in the art world?
Lady Unterwald has been kind enough to provide me with a steady stream of work. As it happens, I'm preparing to capture her portrait this very evening.
You're on the Unterwald payroll?
I wish every artist would jump at the chance for a steady paycheck. Alas, our agreement is more commissions-based.
Are you enjoying the band?
Ah, you got me. I adore Balboa Swing. You know they painstakingly arrange their songs for their live shows.
That's certainly intriguing.
Is
No,
it?
that kind of dedication to the performance. It's art.
Maybe he wants the signed card.
Do you have a preferred artistic medium?
I prefer the canvas, but these hands have also sculpted many things. If you take the time to look around, you'll find many of my pieces aboard this train. Of course, I'm not always at liberty to discuss them. I have to go now. I bid you adieu.
Alright, so he's a big fan of the band. I bet he would want that signed card. Now, why we would need him, I don't know. Okay, so that's interesting. So we get that card, which we didn't have before, and we skip over the gambling car. Interesting.
Herman Merman. Is it really you?
This is the drunk guy, right?
Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's
No.
personal physician.
You know who I am?
Who could forget a world-famous detective? I have read all of your cases.
Oh my god. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Chairman. Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin. Even Herman Merman and the Murmuring German?
Surely not Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin.
The infestation of vermin. It's an allegory for corruption, right?
I'm afraid they were very literal rodents.
Good heavens.
You've read Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Chairman?
Oh, yes. If you ask me, the chairman got off too lightly.
Even Herman Merman and the Murmuring German?
Ah, the incoherent mumbling really captured the divide between the two characters.
I really couldn't understand a word that man said. Well, it sounds like I've encountered my biggest fan.
I'm just a humble admirer of your work. I promise not to gush.
Sounds like you're
How
gushing.
can I be of service, detective?
Have you traveled on the Royce Express before?
Oh, yes. Wherever Lady Unterwald goes, I follow. I wouldn't be a very good physician if I wasn't with my patient.
If you're rich, you're rich.
I thought you'd like to know I'm researching ideas for my next novel.
Oh, how exciting. I can hardly wait to read it. Perhaps you could give me a little sneak peek?
No, I'm afraid it's very much a draft right now.
Early days, I understand. Just let me know if you need any ideas.
I'm sure.
Full of ideas, are you? What do you propose?
Well, maybe there could be an incredible doctor who assists you in solving crimes.
A detective and a doctor solving crimes together? That sounds a little outlandish.
Ridiculous idea.
Perhaps I haven't explained it right. They would be best of friends. And also, the doctor is really cool. He'd be a bit of a ladies' man, you see?
Pass.
Oh, that's okay. I have other ideas.
Any other novel ideas you'd like to propose?
Maybe you'd have to solve a crime at the local hospital.
Is this about that doctor character again?
No, it's a totally new idea, I promise.
I'm listening.
You see, Herman would have to go undercover as a patient. He'd literally be under the cover, you see, listening in on all the incriminating conversations.
So I'd be bedridden and pretending to be unconscious the entire time?
Yes, that's it! Now, in order to sell the cover story, perhaps there could be a physician in the room nursing you back to health.
So there would be a doctor?
No, they would be playing pretend. It's completely different.
Pass.
Aww.
I may regret this, but any other ideas you'd care to propose?
Okay. What about this? Herman is assigned a case deep in the jungle.
The jungle.
This sounds more like it.
Now, the location is so remote that it would only be accessible by plane, you see. While you are up in the air, you begin to choke on a packet of complimentary peanuts. Luckily, there is
A doctor on board?
Ah,
let me guess. A doctor aboard the plane comes to my rescue.
How did you know that?
Okay, I think I've heard enough.
Oh.
Wait, oh my gosh, there's more?
I cannot believe I'm asking this. Do you have any other ideas?
Of course, but I don't think you'd care to hear them.
Oh, I want to hear your ideas.
Do you know where I can find Mr. Liu?
I did see him enter the green room a while ago. It's guest list only, but I'm sure those detective skills of yours could wrangle you in.
I have to leave.
Let me know if you need anything, detective.
Alrighty. Interesting. I bet we have to use him for something, though.
What's in these?
That's Express Reserve whiskey. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I've got to stay sharp.
I want a napkin.
Couldn't hurt to take a napkin, I suppose. I don't think I'll need another
No, just keep
one.
taking napkins out.
Hello.
What'll it be?
A libation would be tempting, but I'm afraid not.
I get it. No drinking on the job?
I'll need to keep my wits about me if I'm to solve this case.
Very wise.
Ah, I fear I've already said too much. I've been asked to find Mr. Liu. Have you seen him?
John, he was here earlier. Didn't stay long. Seemed to ask a lot of questions about Lady Untervall.
What kind of questions?
Her likes, dislikes, that kind of thing. Between you and me, I think he's smitten.
Could I trouble you for some advice, barkeep?
What's on your mind?
Oh, sorry, I'm being distracted by kittens.
Need that Dirk Chiselton kit, but the kid won't trade.
On trade, eh? Sounds like you haven't made a good enough offer. Maybe you should offer her something she couldn't possibly refuse.
I don't have a Dirk Chiselton. Oh, man. See, I really like this, where you get this kind of, like, advice. It means, like, okay, that doesn't really tell you a whole lot, but maybe. But, like, even this one.
I need access to the green room, but I'm not on the list.
Didn't make the list, huh? Well, I can't help you there. Maybe try asking around. See if anyone can put a good word in for you.
Or if you really don't know, you just ask Dirk Chiselton. Yeah.
I think that's enough advice.
All right.
That's enough chatting for now.
Talk to you later.
But yeah, I like how they have the different systems here.
So, you're in accounting.
I like him.
Two finance professionals meeting in such a place. What are the chances?
It's statistically quite high.
You don't mind if I picked your brain on a few accounting issues?
I'd really rather not.
Let's say one were to find themselves in a position where they'd partaken in some financial misdeeds. Perhaps moved a few numbers around here and there.
And we're speaking hypothetically.
Hypothetically, of course. What would you suggest as their next step?
Well, I'd suggest they find themselves a good lawyer.
Once the sale goes through, it shouldn't be my concern any longer. Assuming everything goes to plan, of course.
I don't really want to talk shop, if that's all right.
Oh, just a little insider talk between peers, eh? That's hardly a crime.
It's like my vacation. I don't want to talk about accounting on my train vacation.
I'd rather not eavesdrop any further. Besides, all that accounting talk was putting me to sleep.
Alright, anything I can take?
Good evening, sir. May I get you something to drink?
No, that won't be necessary.
Then perhaps I can interest you in some appetizers while you decide?
No, I'm not interested in mediocrity.
That's the drunk guy.
Then? Our soup of the day comes highly recommended.
Soup? Do I look like someone who would be caught dead ordering soup? That's just idiotic, if you'll forgive me for saying so. These dishes are so mundane. Uninspired, don't you think? Do you have anything that actually requires skill and creativity to prepare?
If you allow me to check with the kitchen, I'll see if they can prepare something to your liking.
Yes, always.
Very good, sir.
I swear I've heard these voices before. I don't know who the voice actors are, and I guess I won't until I, see the credits. But I'm like, where have I heard that before?
Yes, what is it you want?
I noticed you were having trouble ordering.
And if I was, forgive me, but that's none of your business. Do you consider yourself a curator of sustenance?
Well,
spare me your stuttering.
Rude.
Tell me, for how long am I to endure your incessant hovering?
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
What is this? Are you employed here? Or are you just another busybody? No, I'll have a drink with my meal.
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Business, although it's all been for naught. A gentleman's agreement used to mean something, you know.
Your business was cancelled.
Let's just say there was a disagreement between parties. We agreed on the price, and the other party chose to renege on the deal. Amateurs. I'm surrounded by amateurs.
How rude.
Are you familiar with the Unterwald family?
Yes, I'm familiar with them. They're not my cup of tea. I heard the family has run the Unterwald Empire into the ground. Now they're looking for a quick way out. Lady Unterwald must have gone senile in recent years, entrusting those fools with even a modicum of power. Don't even get me started on those nephews of hers. Awful. Just deeply dumb.
That's just deeply dumb.
You're not a fan of the Unterwalds, but you ride the Royce Express.
Well, you seem to be confusing business with pleasure. This is purely a means to an end for me. Even so, a man has to eat, does he not?
I swear.
I should probably leave you to it.
Why does that
Indeed.
sound
That would be for the best.
so familiar?
Please wait to be seated. I don't think I will.
I'd rather not.
I'm not in need of a pamphlet to dictate my travel plans.
Oh my god, I love travel pamphlets. I'm that person because if you're going on and traveling, and you go at a rest stop, I will take like every pamphlet, whether I'm going there or not. They got the pretty pictures and the nice little brochures, and you find out good information. I'm a weirdo, but I like travel pamphlets.
Anyone in? They must have left. Hello? I guess nobody's home.
I know we have our room.
Hey, you're the detective that's been hired to case the joint, right?
Sorry, I think you have me confused with someone else.
You ain't fooling anyone by denying it. I heard you were on the scene, snooping around.
I prefer the term investigating.
Listen, I wanted to offer you my services. Just let me know if you're interested, okay?
What services are you offering exactly?
I got a whole load of schemes going on right now.
Don't you mean services?
Yeah, that's what I said, services. Well, I offer your standard basic package. That includes stuff like forgery, blackmail, general intimidation. Higher tier services are more like swindling, wiretapping, all the way up to advanced counterfeiting. Between you and me, though, I'm only in it for the money.
Isn't anyone?
Real passion? Poetry.
Has any of your poetry been published?
If you rely on your passion to make money, there's way too much pressure to capitulate, you know?
That's
Have I used
very
my
true,
art
actually.
to rule abroad or two? Oh, absolutely. But I'm not risking what I love just to make a quick buck.
You know, ironically, coming from this character, that's like a whole bunch of truth, you know? I've heard way too many stories about people who do really cool stuff because they love doing it. I mean, even making videos for YouTube, you see like the big, huge, giant ones just kind of get out of it because they're not having fun anymore. They're doing this as a job, and they're like, oh, I was like, I'm a little itty bitty tiny YouTuber. I'm doing this because it's fun. I don't make a penny off of this. But if you're doing it as a job, it kind of takes away some of that passion for it. I'm sure you have that, but I think it does change it just a little bit, because now you're going to work, basically. And there's something that's just kind of different when you're going to work.
Tell me more about the basic package.
So with your basic forgery package, I can fabricate documentation, forge a signature, you know, that kind of thing.
Interesting.
Would you be able to forge my name on a guest list?
A guest list? Yeah, sounds easy enough. I just need a reference to the handwriting you'd want to forge.
Oh, what you think?
I want to hear more about your higher tier service.
Well, my higher tier services aren't available right this minute. I'm already on a job, you see.
On second thought, I've changed my mind.
All right, let me know when you reconsider.
All right, so we did. Oh, hold on.
I'm not sure that I want to get roped into any illicit activities.
Nah, I know your type. People like you don't like to get their hands dirty. You'll be back when you can't talk your way through a problem, though.
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
If I was the sort to openly confess to crimes, I wouldn't be very good at my job now, would I?
Fair enough.
You were just soliciting me for your
to go now.
crime packages.
All right, see you around.
It's a bust of Lady Unterwald. Oh, there's a small engraving at the base.
Okay, which I'm assuming I can't read.
Lady J. Unterwald, heiress of the Unterwald Empire.
Is that important? Alright, so I know I have to give him the thing. I just want to. I know that there's not much. There's literally this section and then the kitchen. Is there anything in here? No. There's nothing in my room? Oh, okay. Cool. I have a room? Oh, good. Oh, this way. Okay.
Ah, I believe this is Lord Unterwald, the late husband of Lady Unterwald.
Oh.
George Unterwald. A loving husband, gone, but not forgotten.
Did I know that she was married?
Hello? Is someone there?
Sorry, wrong room. Ha.
Oh, that's cool.
I'd better not.
Aww, I totally would.
Hello?
Oh, and that's the ladies' one. Okay.
It's a luggage cart for transporting various baggage. The lock on this panel looks quite flimsy.
As if you could use a lock-picking set to, pick it, perhaps?
What is it you want? As you can see, we're very busy here.
We're in the middle of dinner prep. What is it?
Oh my gosh, we're the health inspector.
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, Inspector? Il ne manquait plus ça?
You expect me to just take your word for it? If you come to inspect my kitchen, you better bring identification.
I'll have to mark you down for that, I'm afraid.
This is my kitchen. You don't intimidate me.
I'll be right back.
Don't hurry back now.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So it's all of the stuff at the beginning, so something we do must explode the kitchen and leave it in the state from the beginning. Alright, cool. So now that we've seen everything, I bet we need him to forge, like, inspection-ness.
Do you think you could forge the handwriting on this business card?
Let me take a look-see. Step into my office.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
The signature is definitely cursive.
Oh!
Jeez, relax. That's just Nibbles. She's my associate.
Associate? It's a dirty rat!
Nibbles is a mouth, you dummy. And even if she were a rat, she'd be very good at keeping her trap shut. You wouldn't squeal on me, would you, Nibbles?
Oh my gosh.
Besides, she's got a real nose for valuables.
Oh, that's right.
Just today, she sniffed out this pearl necklace from some rich dame. Oyster pearls kind of creep me out, though. I'm not a big fan of the ocean, personally.
Look, can you forge that signature or not?
Yeah, this should be pretty easy. Just tell me, what do you need it for?
Truth.
It's for the green room. I need my name on that list.
That's snot-nosed stage manager giving you trouble, eh? I'll get you backstage, but I need you to do us a favor first.
What sort of favor are we talking about?
Well, there's a large bearded guy in the dining carriage. Mr. Masson. You can't miss him. He's got something I need for my latest job, you see? But the fool's been holding out. I need you to take it off his hands and get it back for me.
Why is Mr. Masson holding out on you?
A simple disagreement over payment. He thinks he can hustle me for a bigger price.
What do you need that item for?
Oh, that's for me to know and you to never find out. Gotta keep up that plausible deniability, am I right?
If I do this favor, you promise to get me backstage?
Oh, of course. We have a gentleman's agreement after all.
I need intel. What can you tell me about Mr. Masson?
Well, he's got a sharp tongue. Likes to run his mouth a lot, you know? His mind is even sharper still. Maybe you could find a way to dull his senses. Get his guard down.
Get him drunk?
Inebriated?
You know, I might have just the recipe. It's potent stuff. Last time I drank this, I couldn't even talk, believe it or not.
Can't you just intimidate him into giving you what you want?
Mr. Masson isn't so easily persuaded. Not through muscle, at least. That's why you gotta put that big detective brain of yours to good use, huh?
This item you want me to get, what does it look like?
Let's just say it's an unusual item to have on one's person. You'll know it when you see it.
Is it the magnet?
I'll see what I can do.
Catch you later.
Yeah, I want you to get... Oh, hold on.
It's just a pile of ball bearings.
You just wait till I magnetize them.
Ooh, is this part of your next hustle?
You ask a lot of questions, you know that? Are you looking to get implicated?
It's like, I want you to do something, go get something for me. But I'm not going to tell you what that thing is.
How long has this been here?
Not sure, but I know that dish didn't have mushrooms when I ate it.
Ugh. Why the honeymoon suite exactly?
I enjoy my privacy. Nobody's gonna risk walking in on some honeymooners.
I mean, you're not wrong.
A friend of yours?
It's for my gynecomastia, all right? I need the additional support. Not that it's any of your business.
What?
There's nothing in there I need.
Alright, we're good. Alright, so we have a recipe, right?
It's Donnie's recipe for a powerful drink.
Okay.
It's Donnie.
Oh, let's just go to the bar. Alrighty.
Hello.
What'll it be?
That's enough chat.
Talk to you later.
Can I hand you this recipe?
Do you take special requests?
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of this one before. Okay, let's give it a shot. One rosebud coming up.
There's a kitten sleeping on my lap, and it's the cutest thing on the face of the planet. I'm so happy right now. Watching, like, professional bartenders do their crazy bartender stuff is truly incredible. I do not have that amount of coordination.
Which table, sir?
The large, angry gentleman over there. You can't miss him.
Ah, I'm familiar.
Ah, that one.
Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
No, thank you. I won't have anything until I've ordered my meal.
Very good, sir. I'll leave it at the bar for you.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Yes, just leave me be.
Well, that's wildly unfortunate. So now I need a forgery to be the health inspector. I bet that's where we do something with the habanero pepper. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's see if our friend here can get us a health inspector license.
So, how is that favor progressing?
No? Fudge.
I'll see what I can do.
Catch you later.
Okay. Health inspector license.
Back again, c'est une honte.
Oh, pour qui tu te prends? What is it you want?
'Tis I, Herman Merman, food critic extraordinaire.
Herman who? Nobody's ever heard of you, monsieur.
We're already sweating. We don't need any more publicity.
This isn't the bathroom. I'll just be on my way.
Get out!
Alright, maybe if I say something different.
Back at...
Oh, pour qui?
I'm the health inspector. Where you?
Oh,
You expect me to just take your word for it? If you come to inspect my kitchen, you better bring identification.
Identification?
This attitude will reflect poorly on your health inspection.
Too bad. Now go and cry elsewhere.
Ah, I seem to have misplaced my badge. I'll be right back.
Don't hurry back now.
Where on earth would I get a health inspection badge? Well, I have...
It's a genuine pearl necklace.
Alright, maybe if I try to return those? Do you have a health inspector kit, Lady Unterwald?
I need access to the green room, backstage.
Whatever for? You're not here to rub shoulders with the band, you know.
I tried to follow Mr. Liu back there, but I wasn't on the guest list.
Well, you'll just have to use that head of yours, Herman.
Well,
I
drats.
should get back to it.
That's what I'm paying you for, Detective.
You're paying us? I wasn't aware we were getting paid for any of this. Where on earth am I supposed to go now? Wait, what if I...
I'll slip my manuscript inside Dirk Chiselton's cover.
This whole time? Ah. Didn't even think of that. Ah.
Would you like to read the next Detective Chiselton novel early?
Wait, are you serious? I gotta see it. Show me. No way, this hasn't even been announced.
So, you're happy to trade.
Oh, yeah, this is way better.
You sure about that? Pleasure doing business with you.
Are you enjoying the script?
Shush! Can't you see I'm reading?
Alright, so we now have lockpicking. Nice. The badge. And a magnifying glass. Alright, so I want to Use the magnifying glass on this thing. I don't know if we're going to need it or not. I just know that it was the first thing that I noticed.
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
Jay.
Yours forever, George.
Remember? Jay Unterwald. So her name is actually Junebug? Maybe it's just June. I'm sure that information will come in handy. Alright, so now we have a lockpick. I don't know what it will get us, but we can pick the electrical box, which I'm sure is a totally normal action for us to do.
This lockpick probably only has one use. I want to make sure I'm using it wisely.
Oh, okay. Alright, so maybe not. Junior detective badge. Is that a health inspection?
Back again, c'est une honte.
Oh, pour qui tu te prends? What is it you want?
I'm your new hire, of course. Don't you remember?
I don't require additional staff. You are mistaken.
You'd be more hindrance than help, no?
Probably.
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, Inspector?
You expect me? If you come to inspect my kitchen, you better bring identification.
I believe this badge should serve as satisfactory identification.
Sure.
You think I can be tricked by a cheap toy for children?
Yes.
You'll have to do better than that.
Oh, fudge.
My mistake. I'll be back with the correct badge.
How many badges are there? Crud. Okay, so I got information for plaque. I got the lockpick. What more do they want from me? Wait, maybe Dawn can do something about this?
So, how is that favor progressing?
Could you forge a more convincing detective badge out of this toy?
Ah, you've got a scheme already cooking, I see. Let me take a look at that. See what we're working with here. Yeah. I see the problem. You're not fooling anyone with this at a glance. Just a second. Let me work my magic. A lick of paint here, bit of polish there. All right. Listen, this'll be enough to get your foot in the door.
Nice.
Just don't let them look too long at it, all right?
Thanks. I'll see what I can do.
Catch you later.
My left foot has completely fallen asleep. It is quite painful, actually. But she's so cute.
Back again.
Oh.
Yes, I am back.
I'm the...
Why am I facing the wall?
If you come...
I believe this badge will serve as satisfactory identification.
Oh la vache. Please, accept my apologies, Inspector.
Oh, mon Dieu. I hope this day would never come.
May I have a look around?
But of course. Dépêchez-vous. Get to your stations. This is not a drill.
Sack of oysters, ready for shucking. Greetings.
Rémi Galette. I'm the entremetier. How can I help, Inspector?
What dish are you preparing over here?
Ah, we're preparing oysters with sauce mignonette tonight. I've got to shuck all the oysters in this sack first, though.
Have you ever found a pearl while shucking oysters?
I wish. They're extremely rare. I could shuck thousands of oysters and still never see one.
Ha! Well, perhaps it will be your lucky day.
If you say so, Inspector.
Alright, so I have a pearl necklace. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do with it.
What are your duties in the kitchen?
As the entremetier, it's my job to prepare the entrees. I'll typically be in charge of your hot appetizers, soups, vegetable dishes, that sort of thing. But really, I just do what I'm told.
I see. Do you perform any other kitchen duties?
Well, I'll occasionally assist the chef de cuisine with their taste tests. He doesn't have much of a tolerance due to his condition, you see.
Why do you have to taste all the dishes?
You've got to taste everything before it's plated, Inspector. You wouldn't know if a dish is properly seasoned otherwise. The chef de cuisine is a little sensitive, so I take on that role for him.
We definitely have to put the hot pepper in it.
Have there been any reported sightings of vermin?
Oh, I hope not. I can't stand the sight of them. Their quick, twitchy movements. Those sharp, gnawing teeth.
Don't forget their beady little eyes.
Ah! Oh, it gives me the creeps.
Are you suggesting you're afraid of rodents?
There's nothing wrong with suriphobia. It's extremely common, you know. You shouldn't talk to me about it, though. You're stressing me out.
Stressing me out.
I'll let you get back to work.
Merci, Inspector.
Okay, alright.
It smells like onion soup.
Okay. Butter.
They won't mind if I borrow this.
Why would I need butter? Like, to use it like a lube?
You're in charge of this kitchen, I take it.
Oui. François Tatin. I'm the chef de cuisine. How may I assist you, Inspector?
What is this dish you're preparing?
This is our signature dish. Soupe à l'oignon.
Onion soup.
Inspector.
Ah!
One of our more popular dishes, I might add.
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entremetier, the soup!
Oui, chef.
What do you think, Remy?
Délicieux.
Go ahead, Inspector.
On second thought, I think I'll pass. When did you last have a health inspection?
It's been some time. You know, we don't often encounter traveling health inspectors. Which authority did you say you are from again?
The Merman Institute?
Sounds prestigious.
It is.
Your prior inspection. Did it go well?
It was admittedly before Antoine had fully calibrated Fiammetta. Luckily, we were able to extinguish him before there was any lasting damage.
What?
That won't happen again, right, Antoine?
Oui, chef. Fiammetta has never been better.
How did you end up aboard the Royce Express?
Is this anecdote part of the inspection?
Perhaps you could indulge me.
Are you sure? It is a tale of woe and misfortune, Inspector.
What?
I'm listening.
Right?
I was once hailed as the calendaring maestro of Paris. Right up until my shameful secret was exposed. Shunned by all my peers. I ended up here.
Tell me, what was your secret?
Are you sure you want to know?
Oh gosh.
I'm positive.
Absolutely.
All right. You see, I was burdened with...
With?
A geographic tongue.
What? That's your shameful secret?
A side effect of this affliction is a high sensitivity to seasoning.
I didn't know that.
I assure you it's a wretched curse in this line of work, Inspector. As such, I relied on others to sample my creations for me. However, one fateful evening I was caught out. With my reputation ruined, I was banished from Paris in disgrace.
So, you were ousted from culinary society?
Of course. What self-respecting chef is unwilling to sample their own cooking? Lady Unterwald took me under her wing when no one else would.
Are you crying?
No. It's all these onions. This is why I have Remy sample my dishes.
That will be all for now.
Very well.
I think I've seen someone who has a geometric A geometric tongue, that'd be weird. Once or twice. I worked in dentistry for a couple years.
Antoine.
Very strange. Very cool.
When was this stove last inspected?
Fiammetta isn't for inspection. She's to be admired. Be careful around her, Inspector. She can be very temperamental.
You named your stove Fiammetta?
Love it.
Oui? She breathes life into the kitchen. Why shouldn't she have a name?
That's a fair point.
I don't believe that naming your equipment is standard procedure.
I don't agree with that.
Let her hear you say that. She's not one to be crossed.
At the vet office I'm at right now, they named the... I don't do a whole lot of surgeries. I think it's the x-ray machine. Vanessa? And you have to be nice to Vanessa. Because she can be very temperamental. If you want to take good x-rays, you have to be nice to Vanessa.
May I have a closer look at Fiammetta?
No. It takes a keen eye to work with Fiammetta. She's been calibrated perfectly. Even a minor adjustment could lead to disaster.
Disaster, you say?
Do you know how long it takes for eyebrows to grow back? Because I do.
Never had it that bad before.
Are you sure this equipment meets safety regulations?
As long as I'm here, you have nothing to fear, Inspector. Fiammetta can be feisty, but she behaves under my watchful eye.
Do you tend to accommodate difficult passengers?
Our passengers have high standards, but it's our job to meet those expectations. Why do you ask? Is this part of the inspection?
Would you consider Mr. Masson a difficult passenger?
Ah, tu te fiches de moi. Don't you speak that name in our presence. What is this? Did you send him here for your little health inspection?
You're not a fan of Mr. Masson, I take it?
He doesn't want anything on the menu.
I noticed.
You think we can just invent new dishes on the spot? I've a good mind to close the kitchen. That'll teach him.
No food for you.
Doesn't sound all that accommodating. You'd really close down the kitchen?
It's not my decision, but I'd refuse their patronage. Let's see them eat without a chef in the kitchen. J'en ai marre. It's our food or nothing at all.
That's all for now.
As you wish, Inspector.
It's the entrance to the pantry. It seems to be locked shut for now.
Ooh, did I go out here before? Cool.
There's no way I'm getting up there. I'll lose my footing.
I would love to get up there. Drats. Alright, so we need to blow up this kitchen. I have a good idea how to do that.
This should add a bit of flair to the kitchen.
Alright. What?
Let's reunite these pearls, shall we?
I don't 100%. I forgot that happened.
Oh, the tail, worm-like tail. It was horrible.
Oh, and now he won't taste the soup.
I've concocted the world's spiciest soup.
Oh no. Oh, so he's gonna have to do it himself.
How may I assist you, Inspector?
I thought he was just gonna find pearls and be like, oh wow, super cool, yay, pearls. I forgot the mouse liked that stuff.
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entre métier, the soup!
Crawling, scratching, nibbling. Don't let it near me.
Entre métier? Fine. I guess I'll have to taste it myself.
Oh no.
Chef? It seems the head chef is indisposed.
does that do? Okay. Oh.
I'm not going to touch this while the grill is on.
Okay.
Excuse me, chef.
Oui, Inspector?
Okay.
That's all for now.
That's 2 out of 3.
Inspector.
Oh. What does that do? Oh!
I'm not going.
Okay. Can I turn it off? Okay. And then turn this on? It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. That's absolutely fine. Let's just casually move over here. Oh.
Fiametta, what have you done?
I apologize, sir, but the kitchen is closed due to an...
Oh no, I
incident.
disturbed the kitten.
I
No!
suppose it was too much to ask for a meal with a hint of imagination.
Would you care to order a drink instead?
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone.
All of that just to get this guy to take one drink.
Hello.
What'll it be?
Hold on.
That's it.
Talk to you later.
Like I said, it was still at the bar, but I might just have to do this again.
I believe my guest is ready for
There we
his
go.
drink now.
Now that there's no food aboard this entire train since we just took out the entire kitchen staff.
Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
Fine. If I can't have a meal, I might as well have a drink.
Enjoy, sir.
Well, here's to a new libation.
Just chug the whole thing. That's totally how you drink alcohol.
Rose was.
Doctor, maybe you should, take care of that?
I suspect the rosebud could put an elephant to sleep.
Sure.
Ah, this must be what Don was looking for.
Fantastic. We're so good. Alright, here's your magnet, my dude. I'm sure it'll go great for you.
Is this what you were looking for?
That's it! I can't believe you actually pulled it off. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I underestimated you. A deal's a deal. So, take this.
What is this? Forged
It's an
entry
excellent
list.
forgery. Donnie did a great job.
Thanks, Donnie. I appreciate your criminal expertise here. It's really cool because I really liked these characters and I was unsure as to how we would get to do anything with them. Okay. So now I do this.
I'll have to be quick.
Hey, no touching the list.
It won't happen again. Hello again.
Herman, how's it going?
Can you check the guest list again?
Let's see. Sorry, you're not... Oh, wait. Herman Merman. It says it right here.
What a quinky dinky.
Say you were on the list already.
We must have both misread it.
That's odd. I'd swear it wasn't there before. Please, go right ahead, Mr. Merman.
Thank you.
What do you think's inside? Oh no. More secret societies? Oh, I don't... What's on it? Okay, anything to click on?
Hello, gentlemen.
Who's this guy?
No idea. He wasn't on the guest list.
I'm looking for someone. Did you see Mr. Liu come in here?
Jean? Yeah, he was here.
It said he needed to adjust something backstage.
Can we help you with something?
Aren't you meant to be on stage right now?
Why is the head bobbing in the mirror when he talks?
Drongo pinched our set list.
Is that so? I'm afraid I wouldn't know anything about that.
When we find that crook, I'm gonna show them the business end of my drumsticks.
Oh.
Bloody oath.
But yeah, the mirror head bobs up and down while this one doesn't.
Why would you need a set list in order to play?
It's the principle of the matter. We had the whole set finely tuned.
Every tune flowing into the next. Oh, it was pure enchantment.
What's the point of putting on a lesser performance? We'd rather not play at all.
Are you really not going to play any more music?
We'll probably get back up there. I just don't feel all that inspired right now.
We've been demoralized, that's what.
You said Mr. Liu was backstage?
He's probably making further adjustments. Everything's got to sound just right, you see. I heard Mr. Liu's been trying to win over Lady Unterwald for weeks.
He's got an eye for the details, that's for sure.
He's messing around backstage, you say?
Why does Mr. Liu have access to the green room?
Mr. Liu's the bloke who got us the gig in the first place.
Recommended us to Lady Unterwald personally.
He's been pulling out all the stops to win her over.
He's a good sport, though. Even played a few rounds of knifey stab with us.
What?
Better yet, he's awful at it.
I'm sorry, what?
He's lost so many times that he refuses to play now.
What?
Dare I ask what knifey stab is?
You don't know about knifey stab? Oh, it's a riot. You're looking at the reigning champ.
We sometimes call it the five-finger fillet.
So, it's a card game of sorts?
No. It's a little edgier than that.
What?
What game are you playing now?
We're just playing a friendly game of poker.
It's gonna turn bloody unfriendly if you keep winning all these hands, eh?
Shh! I'm trying to concentrate.
How's the music business treating you?
Yeah, decent. We've got fans clamoring for more shows.
I'm glad we found Miss Goldsmith. She really tied our sound together.
We were piss poor before she arrived on the scene. Isn't that right, Suze?
No, it was nothing.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
Knifey stab.
Yes. Did you need something?
Do you know Mr. Liu? I'm looking for him.
Mr. Liu was here, all right. But he didn't stay long. What did you want with Mr. Liu?
I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on him.
You're spying on him. Listen, he probably wouldn't appreciate that. I'd keep that to yourself.
You didn't happen to see him doing anything nefarious?
No more than usual, I suspect. He's got charm, all right, but there's something underneath it all.
Something sus.
I just need to know what was he doing here.
He said he needed to adjust something backstage. I didn't ask what.
He's gone, but I didn't see him leave.
I think he went backstage to adjust something. Probably slipped out when nobody was looking.
I mean, we're on a stage. There's not a whole lot of places you can... on a stage. On a train that you can go. Like, unless you just jump off the train.
You're in Balboa Swing, right? Oh, I'm a huge fan.
Suzanne Goldschmidt, the Golden Canary.
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Always a pleasure to meet an admirer, detective. Just don't make me call security on you.
This is one of those where I would absolutely love to watch like the behind the scenes video of the voice actors doing these lines, because I feel like it would be wildly entertaining to watch them actually deliver these lines. They sound like they had a ton of fun being these characters. You know what I mean? This sounded like a blast to make.
I hear you're represented by Beverly Moore.
Indeed. You know, it was Moore's idea to pair me with Balboa Swing.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. We've never sounded better.
That's the kind of shrewd business decision-making we can all get behind.
Did you see that? The cards just, like, blinked?
Do you think more or less would represent me?
I don't know. Are you adequately talented?
I believe I meet the minimum requirements.
Love that. I love it so much.
That's the spirit. Keep talking like that and you'll be a shoo-in.
I want to belong to more or less.
Are you all right? What are those noises you're making?
I'm just warming up the vocals.
Warming up?
It's part of my routine. Just your basic humming, lip trills, tongue twisters, that sort of thing. It usually works, but I'm not feeling it today. Hey, I've got an idea. Why not you try it with me? Oh, come on, don't be such a square. I need your help to warm up here.
Fine. Let's do some humming.
Great, let's hum the arpeggio.
The what? Oh. I, honest to God, didn't know that had a name.
Not bad, but it could use some work.
We could attempt lip trills, I suppose.
All right, watch and learn. Almost. You just need a bit of practice, that's all.
All right, let's try a tongue twister.
Okay, watch this. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? She sells seashells by the seashore.
I was never good at that one.
Pretty cool, huh? But it's not quite hitting the spot just yet. Do you know any good ones we could try?
Let's see, how about...
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, and Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many peck of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? It's about the only one I can actually do. I used to know one in Japanese, but I don't remember how many. I don't remember the actual amount of it, but something like niwa 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 ga tori iru is actually a sentence. I think that's the right amount of niwas. It was either 5 or 6. Something like that. I mean, these are all pretty much... Sherman Sherman and the Suburban Bird?
Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden.
Excellent. Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden. Yes, I like that one.
I like that.
I'll be leaving now.
See you around.
That's fun. I mean, I would assume on air, but there's no one else. What do I do now? I guess maybe try to find this guy?
Are you leaving already?
I'm afraid I have other lines of inquiry.
Nah, why don't you play one round of knifey stab with us?
Oh, that sounds
we haven't had a new
very
player
reasonable.
in a while.
Go on.
Fine.
Is
What
this
sort
the,
of
like,
game is
stabbing
Here,
the
I'll
knife
go
between
first.
your fingers?
You're playing with the big boys now. You better watch and learn.
It is! Oh my gosh.
Such speed. Incredible control.
We used to do this with a pencil at school.
Not a scratch on me. All right, show us what you've got.
Oh no.
I think I've changed my mind.
Nah, go on, just give it a try.
Oh. Oh no.
So far, so good.
Oh no.
You're a natural.
It's easier than it looks.
Ah!
Blimey, it's gone in like a hot knife through butter.
Is that, blood? Ooh, I'm feeling a little woozy.
He's taken a tumble.
Somebody get the doctor.
Well, I suppose that's one way to do it. Well, I guess that's one way to... No, I really remember doing that in school. We would just do it with a pencil, not a knife. Jeez. I was a little too nervous to be any good at it, and it's a really dumb thing to do. Don't do that. That's how you get stabbed. But yeah, you just take your pencil, go back and forth and all the time. I've heard of people getting hurt with that. I mean, obviously. That's funny, though. I love this game. I really, really do love this game. And so I really like the fact that, like, we're going back and getting new stuff. So I wonder if Herman is, like, the prequel, and then if the lady is gonna be what happens afterwards. I'm very intrigued. I'm very interested. I love this game. I love it so much. But there's that chapter for us. We have no idea where Mr. Liu went. But we did successfully blow up the kitchen. Poor chefs, man. They got it so rough. If you enjoyed that as much as I did, hit the like button. We all like buttons. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out so much. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next episode. All right? Bye!